Alright, what's good YouTube? Prince here. Alright, I just want to make like a quick YouTube video on like how to demonstrate matchup knowledge and how to properly use the replay system in Tekken 8. Because I believe like a lot of people aren't really taking advantage of the replay system in Tekken. I think this is the best replay system in fighting games, period. So we're just gonna jump into this replay of me fighting a Nina player. And surprisingly, Nina is actually one of my main characters, but in this matchup you're going to be seeing me use ZAFINA. So we're just going to go over the replay, see what I did right, see what I did wrong. Now this is a matchup I know really well since, you know, this is one of my main characters. So I wait for him to whiff over here in the neutral. You know, slow it down real quick. See, like one thing that's important about this game is it's not just about how do I pause it? It's not just about knowing the matchup knowledge versus characters. I mean, a big part of Tekken is learning the matchup, and I'd say the second big part of Tekken is once you learn the matchup and actually do have the matchup knowledge, you want to get better at adapting and downloading your opponent. So one thing I encourage players to do is, in certain situations, if I do a safe move, I always pay attention to what my opponent does after the safe move. And some situations I might back up just to see how my opponent reacts. So I landed the down one because down one is ZAFINA's 12 frame mid. It's her fastest mid that she has access to. But the first hit is negative on hit and negative on block. So it's not really a move that you can hit confirm. You can't hit confirm the second hit. So I just toss out the first hit just to see how he reacted. So down one hit, I back up. He whiffs Ivory Cutter. I believe the whiff punish I went for was 1+2/4, which is nice, but it only gives you 1+1 frame advantage. What I could have done in that situation to whiff punish is you could have did this. This would have been a much better whiff punish, and we could have set up some Oki here. But yeah, we're gonna go back into the replay. How do I cancel that? There we go. Took his turn. Okay, now this is a thing right here for people that fight Nina. If you look at the frames here, Nina's actually -5 in this situation. I do a down 3 just in case I anticipate my opponent would try and do forward 1+2 her power crush, which, you know, puts her into heat. He didn't really do anything here, so finish the string this time. I believe he had a condition that I wouldn't finish down one since I haven't been finishing down one, so I was able to set up a counter hit there. Okay, this was actually an input error. Let me see if I can look at my inputs here. Nothing came out. What I originally wanted, this move forward 3 right here, it's a 14 frame counter hit launcher. My inputs aren't showing this because it didn't come out when I was playing online, but I actually tried ducking the second hit. And then I was going to try and go for a wall standing. You can actually react to that and duck the second hit. It doesn't jail. Later on in the replay you'll see them try and do it again, and I'll show you. Okay, and this is a lot of things that I want to say low-level Nina players do. They do this down 4-1 stuff, and then they'll try and, if they finish down 4-1 is low-high, but it's not natural, so as long as you're not pressing, you can get hit by the low and then duck the high, which is what you see what's happening right here. I get hit with the down 4. Wait, fast forward. Right here. Well, I don't get hit by the down 4, but I see the down 4 whiff, I immediately start ducking. He cancels the second animation, right, and tries to sidestep. But I'm already doing wall standing 1-2. And if you don't know in Tekken, a lot of wall standing launchers in this game actually track both left and right. I'm not sure if that's intentional, but it's been that way since Tekken 7. And I believe he tried pressing in this situation, so I was able to get him with a counter hit wall standing 1-2. And had he had finished the string, that would have been the same outcome. Okay, we're patient. Now, I see him with 3+4, and I'm not sure if he's doing this because he's flowcharting, but he whiffs 3+4 and continues to hold forward. His turn is over, so I take my turn, I hit while standing forward check. See? Again, he tried to do the same thing. This is fake pressure, so I take my turn with the fastest mid that I can, besides down 1. So I check him down forward 1. Now, right here. This move right here, I did try and duck it, but remember, this was an online match, didn't let me. You can duck the second hit. See? Let's try and rewind that a little bit. And take control right here. So you can duck the second hit on reaction. And if I did, this is what the match would have looked like. So yeah, I practice reacting to that and ducking the second hit. I am a Nina player, so it's quite natural for me to do this. We're going to continue with the replay. Now, this is what I was referring to earlier. This is a situation you might have seen. Okay, he does Ivory Cutter. What are my options here? If you're in this situation against a Nina player, what some Nina players will try and do is they'll try and do forward 1+2 to get into heat, because she is only -5 on block when she does this move. Your best option, you have two best options. If you believe that she's going to do a power crush, you could do your fastest low to interrupt, but this could be predictable, so I'd say your safest option is, thanks to the recent balance changes, you can actually sidestep forward 1+2, left or right. So this is what we're going to do here. This is what should have happened, what I should have did during the replay. And yeah, could have looked like that. It doesn't really matter which way you sidestep. You could sidestep, you could sidewalk. If you sidewalk, you might accidentally cross up, which might reverse your inputs. Whoops. Oh, that's not giving me control of my character. There we go. And instead I could have did this. So yeah, but instead that's not what I did. Let's see what I actually did do, which was I tried to take my turn, got hit. 858 damage. He got a bit too eager there. He decided to, well, whip his heat smash. He didn't get up in that situation, so he got okied by down forward 1. Guaranteed. See, the same situation again. This time, try to do a 13 frame move. He could have power crushed me right there, but it didn't come out. And also, the Nina player himself, he could have punished. ZAFINA's down forward 1-2-1 string is unsafe, -13. He could have did this. Whoops. Actually, wait, he's too far away. Hold up. Actually, yeah, that distance actually pushed him back, but if he was closer, he could have punished with that 1-4. Or maybe he was just late. Whoops. I'm taking control of the wrong character. Wipe before. Oops. Yeah, the distance for some reason, let me see. Well, I just want to see if he could have punished from that distance. Yeah, he could have punished. He just didn't get a proper punished. So, you know, I'm chilling, filling him out over here. This time I just decided to finish the whole string because I knew the second hit was going to come out. He didn't really have much health to go for that. So you're just going to go into the second replay real quick. Now this is like something I do. I tend to look at my replays to see what I could have done, even though I won both matches, because I'm pretty good at fighting against Nina. That's like my favorite matchup to fight against, regardless of the character that I'm playing. And also, we're also going to go over what my opponent could have did better too, actually. Like, he could have ducked the second hit here. You know what I mean? Alright, back to the replay. Ah, drops the combo. I punish. There is a high extension, but he went for the mid, so I stayed standing. Nice whiff punish. Good high Ishida step. Fortunately, he drops the combo, probably an input error. I tried to unload him out of the power crush, but ZAFINA's down 3 is too slow. If I rewind that, what I could have done is I could have did down 4 instead. Hold up. See, right here I could have did down 4. Or down 4 is much faster. Yeah. Yeah. But that's not what I did. Nice. I get a small whiff punish. I think I go for Oki here. Shout out to Wisdom Seeker, because that's where I got this tech from. Nice sidestep. Oh wow, he didn't die from that. See, if I did have blocked that slide is actually launch punishable. For those that don't know. Whoops. Wait, it's not giving me my control of my character, my bad. Minus 20. A lot of Nina players try to slide from that distance, hoping for a counter hit. But it's only 0 on hits, so there's not much frame advantage. You can swing if you get hit by it on normal hit. Heat engager. I go for it again, because why not? Okay, I guess I got an input error, and you know, that was the end of the match right there. That was kind of a short video, but you know, I just wanted to preface the point of actually looking at your replays to see what you did right and wrong. I do think we actually have another Nina replay we could look at against somebody else playing Nina, I think. What was it? I guess maybe it was this replay? I'm not sure. It could be a different replay. I might be wrong. Let me see it. Now this guy, I think he was on console, and I find that when you're playing PC versus console crossplay, you actually do get more input delay. Yeah, right there, I tried doing down forward 1, but the game read my input as down 1. Yeah, this is how a lot of Nina players play. They kind of try and go for the forward 1+2 a lot. I break the grab. I chill. I want this. I could have ducked right there. I tried to duck, but the game didn't let me, so I'm going to show you what it should have looked like. And then, yeah, the match would have been over right there.
You're not getting away.
And I think that's the reason he went for it, because this move's safe.
You're not getting away.
So he used it as a rage art setup. I don't know if I died from this rage art. Let me see.
Die in silence.
Wow, I survived. Did I die? You know, the ironic part of that, if I had just chilled, like, here's what I did wrong. If I had just relaxed after getting up, we're gonna try and fast forward all the way over there. If I just relax, I could have easily won that. Sometimes you gotta let your opponent just kill themselves, especially if you know that they're button happy. Typically when okay. See, it's because of the first round, I use the knowledge that I got from the first round into the second round. I know this Nina player doesn't seem to know frame data that too well, and he's kind of mashy. He's kind of trying to constantly take turns that aren't his with forward 1+2. So after down forward 1-4 hit on counter hit, I'm +12 right here. So I went for down back 4, anticipating that he was going to go for you know, power crush. So we get him on counter hit right here. See, I noticed he spring kicked off when he gets knocked down. The one thing people need to do is you need to pay attention to how your opponent reacts once they get knocked down on the ground. In his case, he liked to spring kick, so I know there's a chance that if I knock him down, he's most likely going to press a button. I could have avoided that. Whoops. I could have avoided that simply by sidestepping right. Whoops. This is embarrassing. I could have sidestepped right. I could have backed up. These are all the options I could have done. But yeah, even if you win the match, you should still see what you could have did better. Attack the grab. Punish. See, I knew he was most likely going to go for a power crush or something here, but I was thinking that maybe I could, you know, I could edge him out with a, well, pause. I could have did down forward 4-1 to try and kill him, but what I should have did in this situation was this. See, it's also important to know your character's fastest low, because if I did any other low, this is what would have happened. Whoops. Hold up. Alright, right here. See, if I did down back 4, I wouldn't be able to catch him in time. So this is why you need to know your character's fastest and lowest startup. See, the best option was down 4. Oh wait, so I'm already in the middle of animating that, whatever. He tried to do the same thing as before. Had I gotten hit by that, he most likely would have probably either tried to rage art from the info that we gathered from the first round. Okay, I just dropped the combo, that was bad. See, again right here, he gets knocked down. I didn't learn my lesson. He spring kicked. I could have ran up. Did that. Whoops. I could have punished. And the match would have been over. Nice tech. Okay, I did try to duck the last hit, but it was kind of laggy. So yeah, that's what it should have looked like right there. See, and this is what matchup knowledge looks like. As soon as I get hit by the down 3, Nina has no mix-up options off of down 3, besides down 3-2, which isn't scary because it's not a counter hit launcher. So after I tech the throw, as soon as I get hit with down 3, I immediately duck. Wait, I don't even know why I took control, that's exactly what I did. Okay, round start heat burst, I just want to say something real quick. Round start heat burst, I'm not trying to be offensive to my opponent or anything like that, but if you are ever engaging in a match, this is exactly the type of behavior that you see from people that don't seem to know frame data or trying to be polite here, but I would say my opponent is carried by the system mechanics of this game. Uh, round start heat burst is kind of crazy. And just like before, one thing I want to give people tips on, like when it comes to ranking up in this game, most people in this game flowchart. 90% of players operate on a flowchart, and they're unable to figure out that they're a flowchart. They can't even see their own flowchart. Most people that flowchart, they don't even know that they flowchart. And even when you expose it or you show them that you know how to deal with their flowchart, they're not going to stop doing it, because flowcharting in this game is a muscle memory. When people flowchart in this game, it becomes a muscle memory. If you do a habit too many times, it becomes a part of you. So even though he saw that I ducked the down 3-4 from the last round, he still did it again. And he got launched. I go for Oki here, shout out to Wisdom Seeker. And I don't even think he got to even use his heat right there, actually. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's the end of the video. Preference, all I want to say is, if you're struggling to rank up in this game, look at your replays, see what you could have did differently. And most importantly, most people flowchart, so if they did it once, they'll probably do it again later on in the set. And like I said, if you do anything safe on block, try and pay attention to what your opponent's doing or how they're reacting in that situation. And yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. Like, comment, subscribe. I am going to make a Discord, and I'm probably going to try and continue uploading more videos to help people get better at this game. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section. What do you want to see? Do you want to see character guides, matchup knowledge against certain characters, how to download your opponent quicker, how to play neutral better, all types of stuff? Just let me know.